Hi there. Really excited to be showing this latest in AI that I've been messing around with. It's called Suno, and effectively, it's a AI platform which turns text or lyrics into songs. You can either use it as use it with prompts, like you would do, like ChatGPT, for example, or you can do what I'm going to show you and create music from lyrics or from words. Sentences that you come up on your own. So, if you have wanted to use from a prompt perspective, you would be using it from here. You would write in your prompt, and click create, and it will come up with something for you, or you can do this. So what I'm going to do is to show how we can use a sentence builder, or sentence strings from sentence builders to create a new song. So what I'm looking at is the French sentence builders books, that's from Gianfranco Conti and his colleagues Dylan Vinales and Ronan Gisequel. Hope that's how you pronounce your name, Ronan. Sorry. And I'm looking on page 8 for those who are playing along at home, and it's unit 2 saying when my birthday is. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to write in some kind of sentence strings from directly from the sentence builder itself, and mon anniversaire est le. Just you might have to excuse my spelling with this. Mon ami s'appelle Catherine. You see, I'm putting in just a comma to separate the different sentences. No, actually, I want to keep that with et son anniversaire est le 12 juin. And one more, because there is one more. Mon ami s'appelle Francis, comma, il a 5 ans, maybe a bit young, et son anniversaire est le 24 octobre. Let's go with that. Okay, cool. Je m'appelle Julien, je suis de Paris à mon anniversaire, le 1er mars, blah, 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 les deux Biarritz. Okay, so all I've done there is taken kind of sentence strings from the table, the sentence builders on page 8. Now, what you can do next is the cool part. If you go down here, you can then choose which type of style of music that you want. Now, in this case, this is what it's given here as a default, but most of my students would probably be more into pop. So I'll put that in as a thing, and I would say I want it to be upbeat. And that might be about it. You could keep going, of course, and just, I'm not sure what funk is anyway. You keep going and come up with whatever style that you want, and if that's the style that it will mix into. I'm going to give this a title, Unit 2, Birthday, okay, because I'm taking it from this book. V3 is the version that it's got. I'm on V3 because I have a subscription over here. It's been worthwhile for me to go in with the subscription because I use this so much. But if you want to stay on the free version, you can do that, and it gives you 10 free songs per day to kind of have a mess around with, and it resets every day. So it's just enough to have a bit of fun, I suppose, in one-off sections. It's also really good for students if you wanted to let them sign up to this, and to give them a shot at putting some of these together. But I'll have a look at some applications a little bit later on. I'm going to create. What's happening over here, is, oh, there's one that I created earlier. Ignore that one. What's happening over here, it will give you two options each time when it generates a song. Sometimes the first option is the one that will contain the lyrics. I've been having some problems recently with the second one, which will generate the song itself, but not the lyrics behind it for some reason. But anyway, let's have a listen to this and see what it's come up with.
Je m'appelle Julien, je suis de Paris et mon anniversaire est le 1er mars. Mon amie s'appelle Catherine, elle est de Biarritz et son anniversaire est le 12 juin. Mon ami s'appelle Francis, il a 5 ans et son anniversaire est le 24 octobre. Mon ami s'appelle Francis, il a 5 ans et son anniversaire est le 24 octobre. Oh, 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 oh.
Okay, so probably not my style of music, but you can get an idea of what the kids would actually like within class to have that to sing along with. All sorts of different ones. I might just quickly check to see what this version's like and see if it gave us.
Je m'appelle Julien, je suis de Paris et mon anniversaire est le 1er mars. Mon amie s'appelle Catherine, elle est de Biarritz et son anniversaire est 12 juin. Mon ami s'appelle Francis, il a 5 ans et son anniversaire est le 24 octobre.
Okay, cool. So you get the idea with what you can do with it, which is really fun. From that, you can then sort of vote it up or down. If you vote it down, it'll remove it from your playlist there. You can actually then put it into. You can add it to a playlist. So if you wanted to create a playlist for, for the entire book, for example, if you just wanted to keep it together in a French sentence builders book, you could come up with some sentence strings for this or for each of the chapters that's in it. That's really good fun. You can also download them, as you can see, and bring that and have that sort of set on your desktop to play. Other applications for this, I mean, it creates a really nice bridge between, sentence builder activities at the start of the modelling phase in the Mars-Ears sequence. Having this as a sort of high repetition songs to play over and over again. And of course, you can keep regenerating, of course. So if you didn't like those two, you can regenerate it again. The idea is that, the students will be listening to this in different forms again and again. And it's kind of cool, particularly if you can get onto a style of music that the students actually like. It's really fun. Also, you can be turning sort of RAM texts into LAM texts, if you like, if you've got taking narrow reading text from before us during receptive processing and turning it into those ones into listening texts. Because you've got the lyrics that are there themselves, you can blank out some words in that, create some close exercises, all sorts of things for you to do as the teacher, from that kind of instructional sense. But from the student's point of view as well, you could get them to start creating their own songs. Maybe you can have a song competition, where towards the end, you might have a structured production kind of phase or a pre-task where the students are writing out the scripts of a particular, if they were doing like a dialogue or something like that, they could be writing that out and then creating an actual song with it too. So hugely motivational for some students, particularly those who might be sort of maybe not as kind of engaged in the unit at that time. Cool. So that is Suno, up here, Suno. Very worthwhile. It's free, as I said before, definitely worth having a look at. Get on board. Okay.